Operation Makesafe is an initiative to identify potential victims of child sexual exploitation and, where necessary, to deploy police officers to intervene before harm occurs. National and local evidence shows us that child sexual exploitation can take place in hotels, pubs, cafes and places licensed to sell alcohol. Taxis can also be used to transport young people who are then exploited. If you work in these business environments, you can make all the difference to a vulnerable child. By spotting and reporting any concerns, you can help them receive the effective support they need and could prevent them from being abused. Operation Makesafe isn't necessarily about seeing a crime take place. It's about spotting the signs and reporting them to help stop that crime from happening. If you see something that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and you think something just isn't quite right, it probably isn't. So don't ignore your gut feeling. If you see something, say something. What is child sexual exploitation? Well, it's a form of sexual abuse that can occur when a young person under 18 is manipulated or persuaded into a sexual act, often in exchange for something they want or need. And often what that young person wants more than anything else is love and attention, and that's what's used to exploit them. The victim may have been sexually exploited, even if that sexual activity appears consensual, because a child simply cannot consent to their own abuse. Child sexual exploitation is happening everywhere, including here in Surrey. The problem we have is that it's often a hidden crime. Victims are reluctant to come forward due to fear for themselves or their family, or not recognising or even seeing themselves as victims. Remember, offenders and victims can come from any background, irrespective of their race, culture or class, and can be of any age or gender. So if you work in a licensed premises, you need to look out for adults befriending young people, including buying them food and drink, adults who come in on their own and always target young people, adults buying alcoholic drinks which you suspect are for someone who is under 18 years old, girls or boys with older men or women who appear to be behaving in an intimate way. If you've spotted some of these signs or have a concern, report it to the police by calling 101 and quoting Operation Makesafe. If it's an emergency, always call 999. Child sexual exploitation is one of the biggest child protection issues of our time. But together we can make a real difference. By spotting the signs early, we can all take practical steps to protect children.